Greetings, sports fans and fans of non-sports. It is true. I love ALF. I don't know why. I watched the show a little bit as a kid, but I wouldn't say I tuned in to it, quite as obsessively as I tuned in to, say, the A-Team. But I just love the idea of ALF. He was just a character that was unique and original. And let's see if I could crush this gumball. Oh, there it is. I should have done this on the gum video to show you what's inside. So that's what it looks like. Kind of a little bit sort of foamy, but quite firm. So when I was a kid, I just became a fan of ALF. I got a ALF like stuffed animal ALF. When I was a kid, but for Christmas or something. And gosh, I had that for a long time. I don't know where it went. But I feel like I had that for a long time. Well into adulthood. I didn't have it with me, but my mom had it. At her house. Along with all my other kind of toys and stuff. And so, now as, ALF kind of retro products and stuff have come out, like this Ultimate Action figure from NECA. I've been usually tempted to pick it up. Now this action figure is kind of the focus of today's video. I want to open this up, talk about these action figures, show you what's inside, and kind of do a deep dive into that. But while we're on the topic of ALF, I wanted to show you some other things just a couple things here that I have that are ALF related. This is a unopened wax pack box of ALF cards, stickers, and bubblegum. So I think this would be from '87, which is I think when ALF came out. Well, it doesn't say the year, but luckily Baseball Card Exchange put the year on there. So yeah, 1987. There's also I think an ALF second series box, and there's like OPG ALF cards as well. This is Topps. I can't remember where I got this. I think maybe I bought this in a lot of boxes, but I actually think it's also possible I got this unauthenticated, and then I sent it in to get authenticated on my own. But in any event, this box is super, super nice. I mean, no, soft corners on these corners that can sometimes get beat up. All the edges are really nice and clean and tight. There's no, bends or creases or rips or anything. Some scuffing. It probably just came from being in the, case of these with other boxes on top of it. So one of the cleanest non-sports boxes from the 80s I think I have. And another thing with Topps non-sports boxes, many of them have, that black marker paint thing across here. And what that is back when Topps, was selling these products to retailers, they would allow the retailers to return unsold items to Topps for a refund credit. So it kind of made selling Topps products a low risk proposition. So a lot of stuff got returned to Topps when retailers did not sell it, but they had to put a big X on it, or not an X but a bar across it, to indicate that it was a returned item and not, something that was untouched from the factory to the retailer. And then Topps would basically, clearance sale those returned boxes with the mark across them. Today we call that the X out boxes. Even though it's not usually an X, it's usually just a band. So anyways, there's a little Topps history for you, but this one does not have that, and many of these do. Many Topps non-sports boxes do, because a lot of those were, returned, because I guess they were not sellers back in the day, but, yeah. So that's a nice clean box, and those carry, significant premium over the XL ones, although the ALF boxes are pretty low dollar boxes, as probably you would get for, wrapped like this. Maybe you would pay $50, $60, $70 or something, I would think. You might get a unwrapped one for, $40 or something, I think. And you may be wondering, what do the packs inside look like? Well, I'll show you, because I have a couple that I obtained in a purchase of a large collection of packs not too long ago. So they have 5 cards, 1 sticker, 1 stick of bubblegum, 25 cents printed on the pack. This is Series 1. And I have one Series 2. I don't have a box of this, but I do have a pack of the series. Same thing, 5 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubblegum. And they say new Bula baseball cards. So Bula baseball was like a sport they played on Alf's home planet that he used to talk about. So there you go. There's my kind of Elf card collection right there. I don't know if I have any of those opened anywhere. It's possible I might. But what I really want to show you today is this Ultimate Action figure. Now, I got this at Target, and if you've never been to the section of Target where they have this, and you like, the idea of kind of nostalgia toys, older kind of 70s and 80s kinds of toys, there is a section in my Target that I would imagine exists in most Targets, if not all of them. And it's back in the electronics section. It's kind of, between the electronics section and the books section, which is right next to the electronics. And in that section, they have all these kind of retro figures. I think most of them are made by NECA, and there's another company, I can't remember, but they make also a ton of kind of retro, action toys, figures and stuff. And that's where they also have Funko Pops, if you collect those, or if you've ever wondered where you can get those inside of a Target. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, that's also where they have those blind bags that I've opened on this channel in the past. I actually picked up another one, but when I got this Elf, and this is actually the same kind as the one I got before. I can tell there's a big plush, stuffy toy in it, because it's super full. So anyways, that's a pretty cool area, and I always go back and look there because I feel like one of these days there's going to be something I just have to buy there. But so far, before this Elf showed up, there wasn't really anything that I felt like I had to have. They have a lot of E.T. stuff. They have a lot of, they have toys for Stranger Things, that are not in the regular toy section. They had Predator and Alien stuff. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I think they had Blade Runner toys. And just wacky stuff, Growing Pains figures and stuff. So I love all that stuff, but I haven't loved any of the, subject matter that I've seen in the last couple years of going there enough to really buy anything. Oh, I think one time I bought an A-Team van, a replica van toy. So like if I saw A-Team stuff, I would probably buy that, and I did in that case. So I have that, which I got from that section. But I don't think I've really bought much else. I keep, like for me, the big things would be if I ever saw any Goonies stuff, or if I ever saw any Karate Kid stuff, or maybe like Big Trouble in Little China, I would buy that. But I haven't really seen anything kind of like that, or maybe like Top Gun was one of my favorite movies. So when I saw ALF, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get one. So they make these ultimate action figures, and these things are pretty premium. I think this thing probably cost $20 or something. And they're pretty sweet, I gotta tell you. They have some very interesting things, and we'll see. So basically, you open this up, and you can see inside here. I'll show you. So this is what you get. Basically, you get a ALF toy, and then all these little accessories. And there's like some stuff behind him. There's all this stuff in front. And I think I'm gonna open this up. I imagine it's probably got a sticker seal or a tape seal, which is kind of a bummer because I didn't really want to, break a seal if I didn't have to. But let's see if I can kind of do this very gently and not really. In fact, I might just leave the this sort of tape on there so I can reseal it after we're done, because I'd like to store this, sort of in. Shit, I think I just got that. I'd like to store this in kind of, pristine, sealed condition if I can. I doubt this will ever have really any value, but maybe in 50 years it would. My children want to sell it. Alright, so I got the tape. Seal. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to try to take that whole thing off. And stick it, keep it aside here. Put it right there. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this open without bending anything, creasing any of the packaging. So there you go. I'm not sure. So the ALF doll itself is, you can see it's sort of sealed in there. And I could just kind of undo these and probably seal them back up, but I'm probably not going to. You can see, that it's very articulable. There's a lot of kind of, joints in the doll. So I imagine you could make him do all sorts of different poses. Which is pretty cool. It just seems like a pretty high-end figure, and I think the accessories that we'll see here are similarly very, detailed and kind of high quality. See, this plastic piece comes off. Allow us to look at the accessories more closely. Shit. Wow, those are really loose in there, but that's okay. I hope I can just remember where to find where everything went. I'm going to shoot. I don't know if I can. Okay, so there's all these hands. So it's got different hands that you can stick on, probably to hold different things. just gonna take each of these out and show you. So this is hilarious. So this is a cat in a bread on a plate because it's sort of a running joke that Elf in his home planet they eat cats, and he's of course they have a cat in the house that he stays in. Once he's crash landed on Earth. Very brief summary of the plot of Elf is basically Elf, which stands for alien life form, is stranded on Earth when his solo spaceship crashes in the garage of a family in suburban America, and they realize that if they turn him in, that he's going to be tortured and experimented on. So they decide to keep him, and he just ends up living, and basically they have to hide him from the world, and live with all his eccentricities and stuff. So his desire to eat the cat that lives with them is a kind of running joke in the show. This is a very detailed model bowl of popcorn that I really love the detail on. Pretty cool stuff. And it's painted in white and yellow, so very detail-oriented stuff here. Elf loves to snack and eat, so he's always, I think, hungry at odd hours of night, and so they put some, snacks in here to use in your Elf playtime adventures. There's a sort of Pepsi knockoff Fusco. I'm not sure if Fusco is a brand that actually appears on the show or that's just for this toy, but this looks to be like broccoli. I'm not sure the significance of this, if he likes broccoli or not, but very interesting. And there's a nice pair of sunglasses. We can put those on him here. I'm sure they fit smashingly. Actually, maybe they don't. See what it looks like with them on there. Well, not the best, but oh man, I didn't learn my lesson, did I? There he is, the sunglasses. Alright guys, remind me not to pick this up again, because these hands are kind of a pain in the butt. Gotta tell ya. Take those sunglasses off here. So that's a picture. I think that's Elf's wife from back in his home country. This little stand does not seem to go up and down. It's just stuck in that position, but it is in a position where you can display it like that. So it's kind of fun. And then other than these hands, the last thing in here is this. So this is a little shortwave radio that is at the house of the family where he, crash lands. And the dad in that family is sort of a, radio and astronomy enthusiast, so he's always listening for signals, and I think he first heard, Elf's ship or whatever, using some kind of equipment he has, and then Elf uses the equipment, I think, to try to, call for help or something from his home planet. And that's, I guess, the significance of that. That's a pretty cool piece. It's very detailed. None of the buttons or anything on there work, but it looks pretty cool, I gotta say. And then I don't want to lift this up again because it's gonna dump over, but this is wacky, cartoon style shirt on there, and that's something that ALF would definitely be, found wearing. Oh, maybe if I put, I think I have those hands in there perfectly, so they're kind of, sticking out, but, oops, let's see here. There we go. And I can show you this. Well, I can show you the back of everything, but this shirt here, yeah, I can't really see it all that much better, but pretty cool piece right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix. I don't know if I have to, because it might just slide in the box just fine with the plastic sticking up a little bit. Let's find boom. So, seal that up. Sure it looks okay. I'll probably display it, just like this. Very cool. Yeah, love it. And I can put this sticker back on to keep it nice and snug here for the future. And there you go. So there's ALF wearing his shirt there. There he is on the radio. There he is trying to eat his cat. And his picture in the background. So yeah, alright, includes, alright, this is going to tell us. Oh, bag of slime balls. Alright, I don't know what slime balls are, but I think maybe he like coughs them up or something, like a hairball. Ham radio. Interchangeable hands, bag of slime balls. So I guess that answers the question as to what those are. They are slime balls. Not broccoli over here. So there you go. There's my cool new ALF Ultimate Action figure. I'll probably display with some of my other 80s toys like that. Like that A-Team van. And like my V, the mini-series comic book collection. And a few other things. Got a lot of Star Wars stuff too, but I don't really display most of that. But folks, that's what we got for today. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. We'll catch you all next time. You have a great one.